I really thoroughly enjoy Clayton's Cola Tonic. Just drank straight on the rocks, really, just on some ice. I think it's quite refreshing. I think the flavor alone is enough without me having to add something else to it. So that's why I really thoroughly enjoy drinking Clayton's Cola Tonic. And one of the things I've done with Clayton's Cola Tonic as well is I've added it to a barbecue sauce which I make. And I call it really a Clayton's Cola Tonic barbecue sauce. And to that barbecue sauce I also add some beer, which also helps enhance the flavor. And I also add some molasses as well. And it's really, my style is contemporary Caribbean, taking international recipes, or recipes I would have come up with as well myself, but then adding a local flair to it. Here we are about to make our Clayton's Cola Tonic barbecue sauce. And it's really a sauce that I thoroughly enjoy making because it's using a traditional barbecue sauce and using some Clayton's Cola Tonic, which has a really unique flavor to it. And also we add a bit of molasses as well and some beer into this particular recipe. First and foremost, we have a pot which is empty. You don't have to add any oil or anything into it because I'm going to take some bacon. And I'm going to render this bacon down. Render means I'm going to release the fat. And bacon has a certain amount of fat, so you don't need to add any oil to the pan. Hear that nice sizzle? So you want to put the bacon into a nice hot pan. I go ahead now and add the onions to this as well. So we're pretty much sweating this to release the flavor. Add the garlic, minced. Ginger as well, minced. And what we're going to do is we're going to just sweat this off a bit until it releases the flavor from the onions, the garlic, and the ginger. And as you can see, the bacon is nicely rendered as well too. What we do next, we go ahead and add all the other ingredients. So we spoke earlier about the tomato ketchup. Add that in. That's the foundation for the barbecue sauce. Coffee. Add in some cider vinegar. I'm also going to add a bit of Worcestershire sauce. Cider as well. And we couldn't have this Clayton's Cola Tonic barbecue sauce without a bit of molasses. We add all this molasses in. It's really tasty and nice. And of course we add some brown sugar. A bit of chili powder to give a bit of heat to the sauce as well too. This makes it a little nice and spicy. Let's just give it a bit of stir first. See the consistency. I raise the heat up a bit. And we are going to allow this barbecue sauce to cook out for 20 minutes until it's reduced a bit. All the flavors are married well together. And then what I like to add as well here is a bit of the good old beer. We can't have this barbecue sauce unless we have some beer to go along with it. Add a bit of beer. And of course we have to add the Clayton's Cola Tonic into the sauce. So now what I'm going to do is I have raised the heat on this sauce so I can allow it to cook out, reduce a bit, and also to blend the nice wonderful flavors of the onions and bacon and garlic and ginger and tomato ketchup and molasses and rum and rice wine vinegar and of course the chili powder and the paprika. And we couldn't forget as well too molasses as well as beer. And of course the Clayton's Cola Tonic as well, which is what we're making, the Clayton's Cola Tonic barbecue sauce. That's pretty much how we make our Clayton's Cola Tonic barbecue sauce. So now we have our barbecue. We have our barbecue sauce. Really a nice, beautiful sauce, just right over your chicken. Oh, that's tasty. That looks beautiful. So there you have your Clayton's Cola Tonic barbecue sauce with a simple piece of roasted chicken breast. Try this at home.